Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. Continuing this Wednesday edition, our next conversation is about UJAM promoting youth empowerment and community enrichment. Joining us in studio is Nadia Belingi, president and founder of UJAM, and Victor Corridon, vice president of UJAM. Good morning, Victor. Good morning, Nadia, and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure to have you with us on the show this morning. Nadia, let's start with you. What made you decide that it was time to found UJAM?
Okay. Coming from a charitable background, and when I say that, my mom was always involved in charity.
Okay.
She always did a lot of charitable events, whether it's food drives, distribution of school books, or even the giving of clothing to persons, right? I'm someone who loves dealing with youths or young people. I love to see youth being empowered. And I came up with the idea of UJAM because seeing the incidence of crime and how the young people are affected by crime, I wanted to do something. Regardless of how little it may seem, it's still something that can bring about a change, right? And UJAM, to me, it embodies togetherness. It's all about coming together. When you hear the word jam, you think of something sticky or something that sticks together. The U it's everyone, you, me, coming together. Right, so I formed UJAM as a way to assist in the fight against crime.
Right.
You know, coming off the heels of the Honorable Minister Fitzgerald Hines, where he said everybody has to come together to aid in the fight against crime, right? This was my idea as well. Joining forces, but we're starting with the youths. They are the future generation. You know, I think they need guidance. They need to be pointed in a positive direction. And this is where I saw UJAM coming into play.
Now, the slogan for UJAM is where culture meets talent. Victor, would you say there is that space in community for culture and the embracing of creativity to sort of mitigate some of the effects of crime?
Yes, I will say yes. You know, because in this day we live in, you know, we realize that the culture, it's born from the communities, from the school. So when Nadia came up with the idea, I was told that, well, that was very good. So we started working on it. So we started to realize it's like the youths have no part to play in certain things, you know, sports, cultural shows, different things. And a lot of them, you know, how they're willing to hear, and it's a way that we go get pushed forward. So that to get them involved in something. So at least they know, all right, I have a little sports to go to, I have some kind of show to go to, some best village things, you know, all these things bring back everything to the school, starting from there and to push it further. And they will be involved to see that they will go further, so they will get something positive on the mind.
Something that is so important, of course. Now, in light of that, of course, the UJAM is a talent competition. Nadia, can you share with us the details of the competition?
Right, so the competition, it's aimed at we are looking at persons between the ages of 14 to 25. We're looking at all the different genres, all the different forms of talent, I should say. Right, at the end of the competition, we are willing to offer a one-track recording contract with a studio. Right, we're also hoping to offer a cash prize at the end of the competition as well, first, second, and third. We would like to have this competition in the month of December for 2 weekends, on the 7th and the 14th of December, right? And it will be held at the St. James Amphitheater. This is our primary location, right? So that's basically what it is in the first leg or the first segment of the UJAM, which is the talent competition.
Okay, so before we get to the other legs, how can people who are interested register?
To register, we will be doing a, you can call it the prelim, we will be doing a registration. That would be the first week of December, on the Saturday as well, right? But leading up to the competition, we will have advertisements to inform people about when the registration will be taking place. We we also have a lot of social media pages and stuff to promote the UJAM. So everything will be posted on our pages on TikTok, on Facebook.
And what are your social media handles?
On TikTok, it's at UJAM80. And on Facebook, it's just simply UJAM, U with a dash, JAM.
Okay, and you did mention that this is the first leg, so what else can we look forward to?
We are hoping to have a sporting event next year in March, right? Like a basketball tournament. We are also looking to showcase the other aspects of talent, poetry, dance, etc., right? But I am aiming at community engagement, community development. So whatever I'm doing, it's to bring communities together, right?
Okay, this sounds excellent. Victor, we're going to bring you back into the conversation. We've heard about, of course, the first leg, the second leg, but for you, what do you see as the future of UJAM as well? What is your pin onto this vision?
Well, as they said, that is the vision. You know, a lot of people see the dream, but they don't see the vision. We don't want to just see it as a talent show and just a normal talent show. We want to see that it pushing further, that, you know, we could engage in schools, you know, we could be mentors, you know, carry the show further. Because you want to do, like, you know, sometimes you have a pop-up little talent show in school, get them youth and them occupied, you know, get them involved, because we're seeing a lot of crime around the country. And there's one of the reasons why we want to push the UJAM further, like be ambassadors to the young ones, so they could have a word, so they could say something out there, and, you know, people could be the hero to them, not just saying the bad all the time, but standing out and seeing that they could do something and they could change the generation while we grow.
Yeah, something that is very important as well. And one of the things that's beautiful about this is that you've mentioned it's not just going to be a talent show. You're looking at doing things afterwards, which is very important, because many times we see these things happen, but then what happens afterwards? How do we keep the youth engaged? Nadia, can you just remind us of where we can get more information on social media, and perhaps anybody who's interested in volunteering? Is that something that you offer?
Okay. So you can get to us on TikTok at UJAM80, or on Facebook under the name UJAM. Is it okay to give?
Yeah.
Right. So my public number is 785-8686. That's 785-8686. Anyone who's willing to assist, to sponsor, anything like that, you can contact me on the phone number, or on any of the social media pages.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us, Nadia and Victor, and thank you to you and your team for working together to do your part. It is super important that we continue to try as much as we can to mitigate what's happening.
Okay, thank you for having us.
Not a problem. UJAM is happening in December. Follow them on all social media platforms for more information and see how you can get involved. And stay tuned, because there's more coming up on the Now Morning Show after this break.